Hello everyone, welcome to my video, and today I'll be talking about the 25 lessons I've learned at the age of 25. It's a long list, so let's dive right into it. So number one, health is wealth. Make sure to take care of your health as you're growing because otherwise it will get harder as you age, and there are tons of benefits of exercising, so make sure you do it. Number two, life is too short, so try to appreciate every moment of time that you get to spend. It can be traveling with your friends and spending time with your family. Cherish all the moment. Time flies fast. Getting through middle school, high school, college, and now working full-time. It feels like the middle school just passed like so quickly. Number three, most relationship ends, and that's okay. As I turned 25, I've got to meet a lot of different people, and it came from middle school, high school, and also from universities. Unfortunately, I didn't get to be in touch with all of the people, and I believe that's normal. Friendship, it's kind of like a phase where you have a certain amount of time and you will be spending that time with the person. It can be years, it can be months. Regardless of the time duration, I try to make sure to have the best time possible with them and cherish their company. Number four, spend money wisely. I think learning about finance is crucial because I wasn't taught in the school system. So learning about investing, how to save, how to spend can really help you, especially in the early age, to solidify your overall finances for the future coming ahead. Number five, passion doesn't equal to money. A work that's valued usually gets you paid. So this can be a controversial one. I just wanted to put it out because I'm a part-time musician and work full-time as an engineer. So when I'm playing music with my band, we don't get compensated as much as compared to when I work full-time as an engineer. But if I tried to do the same thing while pursuing a music career, it would have been really hard for me. There's less value in the music scene, I believe. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it is really difficult to strive as a musician versus if you have a degree or an education that provides a lot more value to the community. Number six, good friendship is crucial. So throughout my life, I've met a lot of different kinds of people and made a lot of friends. However, as I'm growing, the number of friends that I have right now has decreased, and I'm more selective about the people that I spend time with because I realized there's a lot more value if you stick around with people who really cares about you and helps you to succeed with your life, and cherish the good friendships you have and try to avoid the ones that don't help you. Number seven, willingness to be disliked is a superpower. As I'm growing, I'm starting to not care about what other people think, especially about the actions that I'm taking. Obviously, I try not to do dumb stuff, like not caring about what other people think help me to be more confident and pursue things that I truly want to do. Number eight, 8 hours of sleep does wonders. I've been sleeping for 78 hours for the past 2 to 3 years, and it really helped me to boost my productivity, feel more rested, and perform at my best, especially if you have an active lifestyle like play sports or go to the gym and also work at tasks that are super intense. Getting a good sleep always helps me to be prepared for those challenges, and the days that I don't get enough sleep, I'm always tired. Those days don't end up being productive. Number nine, building good habits compounds on the longer run. Even though I'm in my mid-20s, when I started to go to the gym and exercise at the age of 22, and after 3 years, I can see a lot of growth that I have on my body, and I'm trying to translate the mentality of pursuing good habits in my finances, in my career, relationship, and also health, and I do believe it's gonna compound. Number 10, nobody will save you. You have to solve your own problem, and I guess that is especially true when you turn adult, when your parents are not around to help you or teachers are there. So if you run into an accident or a car crash, say for instance, you have to deal with the scenario. You just have to accept that and try to take more responsibilities on your belt. Number 11, you are your biggest enemy. So even when I'm making this video right now, it took me like 3 to 4 days just to sit my camera over there and shoot the video. So there's always a struggle when you're trying to accomplish something, and most of the time the reason you can't do the task is because of yourself. So just be aware of it. Hopefully you'll be able to battle those weaknesses as time goes on. Number 12, nobody is perfect, and that is totally normal. I think this is very important to acknowledge because as humans, we are not perfect, and I'm learning that as I'm growing as an individual, And accepting this really helped me to be more compassionate towards others and be more empathetic instead of showing more anger or more frustration. So whenever you're approaching a human being that might be going through something, just accept that and try to be helpful. Number 13, take ownership of the actions that you take. You have more power, you have more control, and you have the authority to be responsible and fixing those problems. So make sure you take the accountability of whatever tasks you are doing in your life. Number 14, don't blame others. So it kind of carries on from the last point that when there's something going wrong, and if I try to blame the other person, that person gets the control. So blaming game doesn't help at all, especially when you're growing up. Number 15, life is too short, so try to make the most out of it. As I'm growing up, I'm noticing the time is flying really fast, especially when I look back and I'm realizing I don't get to spend as much time with my family and my friends. So whenever I get the opportunity to spend time, I try to make the most use out of it. Number 16, choose your partner wisely. This is something I've learned recently, that your partner is going to be your mentor, teacher, your educator, your financial advisor, therapist, everything. So make sure you choose a partner wisely. Number 17, nobody thinks about you as much as you think about yourself. So it kind of revolves around the spotlight effect, where when you're trying to do something which is new or uncomfortable, you think the other people might be judging you, but that's not usually the case, because most of the time we as people are always thinking about ourselves. If you have like a stain on your clothes, just don't worry. They might think for like 2 or 3 seconds and they'll forget eventually. Number 18, everything that you do that is exciting comes with an inherent sacrifice. So what I mean by that is, if you own a car versus using a public transit, the car is way more convenient to own, but it might have its own problems like mechanical issues. Same goes for your career. The dream job that you take might have its own restrictions like long work hours or stressful. Number 19, great results come from doing things that are simple repeatedly. So it kind of revolves back to the habit thing that I was mentioning. Just doing the simple things on a regular basis for a longer period of time will compound. So if you're trying to build a habit, spending like 5 to 10 minutes every day is gonna compound eventually on a longer run. Number 20, don't say it, be it. So if you have a lot of money or maybe you have a great health, you don't need to say it to the other people. I think your actions will speak to what you own instead of just spitting it through your mouth. Number 21, confidence doesn't mean always acing the expectations. Accepting the failure and learning from it does help me to be much better when I try the same action for the next time or next round. Number 22, hard tasks are difficult. So try to find hard tasks that you enjoy. So what I mean by that is, if I talk about like exercise, it can be really difficult. So trying to find exercise that you enjoy will be more beneficial to you. And I'm gonna add that quote that I truly resonate. Hard choices, easy life. Easy choices, hard life. Number 23, waking up early and going to bed early is gem. I know there might be a couple of night owls here, but I used to be one of them as well. But right now I'm a morning person. I love my mornings. So lesson number 24, it's never late to change. I'm trying to inherit at this motto, trying to do new things or new challenges that I'm interested in, and not making myself think, oh, I'm too old for this. So it's never too late. If there's something you want to change about yourself, let's do it right now. So lesson number 25, the last one, which is treat all the advice that you've been receiving about lifestyle, health, finance, or relationship like a clothing. So what I mean by that is, even the video that you are watching right now, the advice that I'm giving you, you don't need to take it literally. There may be some advice that might work for you and some advice that might not resonate with you. So try to consume as much knowledge as possible from wherever you can and pick the ones that will work for you. Make sure to avoid the bad ones, because the bad advice can hinder you. This is more truer than ever in this 2025 day and age, where there's a lot of social content around. So those are my 25 lessons at the age of 25, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Till then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.